Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Alright, we took Saturday off and there really wasn't anything that day anyway. Wasn't anything yesterday, but believe me, we're making up for it today. Alright, we have a lot of things to cover today, so let's just go into it. And let's start with this. Alright, so there is we're doing dual progression islands again. The first one is up right now, it's up for 4 days, and this is for Hopkin. Hopkin is metal support. He's got a lot of things going for him, does a lot of things. He can even take 50% off of an enemy with an attack. He's also, I believe, he gives stamina regeneration as a status cast. So everybody in his group is going to start with that. He's got a lot of really good things, and he's available right now. So if you want to go into there and do it. But you know what? Let's talk about all of this first, right? Now, he's the first one. The next one is going to be Nabeline. Nabeline is very good as well. She's more denialish. She does stunning. She's got a single target mega stun. She also has a couple of attacks that take off 50% of stamina, one of which gives a stamina leak too. She's very good. If I had to choose between the two of them, I would probably go with her. But here's the thing. I'm not choosing either one of them. We're going to get to that. Let's move on though. Okay, so then we have this individual. We have Positron. Now, this is a very powerful little individual here. Kind of like a Sunblast with a lot more stuff, right? If you look at the first things it says, it's with possession and cooldown activation, just like Sunblast. But of course, now we're talking about the evolving trait. You get hardening at rank 1, at rank 2, immunity to blindness. Rank 3 is ally cooldown protection, which can be very useful, especially if there's another positron across in the battlefield there. And there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here, a lot of really good stuff, including a mega possession as well, the double one, and support and torture skills. So this one, very, very good. Very good. So how do you get this one? Well, we have this. Basically, you have to do a breeding. If you do the breeding, you get a key, and on Friday, by the way, Friday the 13th, it's going to open up a survival dungeon, which, if they follow the pattern, is going to give you 50 cells. For the breeding, you'll get 15 if you only get it once, so you're going to have to wheel and deal if you want to get this individual. Or you get 2 breedings. See, here's the thing. Even if you don't do this, this is definitely a breeding worth doing. Because you can see these 3 individuals down here are very good. So, I mean, you gotta be doing this breeding, assuming you have this, and then you want to use a Joker too if you got it. Like, I'm going to be doing Violet, and I'm going to be doing Jean there. Actually, I'm going to be doing it right after we talk about these things. And, yeah, because these 3 are really good. Myrak obviously shines really well. Patient Cyber is also very good too. Baroness isn't bad at all. She's kind of supporty, but she's very good. She's got a lot of good stuff going her way. So the thing about it is you want to be doing this whether you plan on going for this guy or not, but you're going to want to go for him if you can. Try to get some cells. If nothing else, wheel and deal in your group. Maybe you can get something you've been trying to get for a while, right? But like I said, this is definitely something you want to do. Okay, I'm actually going to take a shot at that breeding right now, and then we're going to talk about something else, right? We're going to talk about something else. All right, so let's first off breeding, and because I want to get to, I'm not activating my temple yet because I don't want to clog up my hatchery just yet. I still have some things there that I have to get rid of, So let's see. Violet is down here. I haven't ranked her up yet because I don't want to blow the cells. And that's, of course, Violet. And then I believe we had Jean, right? Who actually I probably shouldn't have to search for. He's not too far down. And you can see I got the Baroness up there. Yeah, because he's one. All right, so let's see. I'm guessing 32 hours and change. Yeah, I thought so. Well, 33 hours, right? Yeah, it's an epic. But, I kind of expect it. When I was doing all the breedings I did to get Olnir, yeah, I got epics. That's what I got. So I actually got a bunch of Soap Sams, too. But, it's definitely worth going for in this case. Really, it is really worth going for. All right, let's just take a look at this, where I am with this fellow. Haven't really gotten much of a chance to work on this, but I got this down to 8. Here's the thing. I'm not spending 1 gem on this. I'm going for the 2 chests, and that's it. For Nabeline, I'm going for the 2 chests. And that's it. Why is that? I am going to save every single gem I have. And why is that, you say? Because of this. Hibernia's tail. Alright, so this is the standard. We've seen this before. You have to collect 5 objects of 5. So you're going to have 25 in the end, right? You need 5 of each of these. And if you do it, it will open up a progression event for this individual. All you have to do is read the first line and see Hibernia is a mega taunt tank with high damage and evolving trait. You can just stop at tank. That's all you need. Really, that's it. Saying it's high damage is like, yeah, but what does that matter? Anybody who has Dunra or Mephisto knows they're really not going to go very often because they're going to be taking the brunt of all the denial that's thrown at them. You know, they do get a chance every once in a while, but they're going to be getting all the denial. You know, they get their stamina taken away, they get stunned, they get possessed, they get frozen, sometimes all at the same time, right? So that's the thing about this. The really big thing, we're talking about a mega taunt tank. Now, this individual, if you get the dungeon, you're going to get a progression dungeon. That's the reason I want to save all my gems. So the thing is this. It starts as being immune to stun at rank 0, right? This is its evolving trait. At rank 1, it gets the Megaton status. Now, if you make it to rank 3, it also has a caster status of a damage mirror, which that's just horrible right there. I know there's another individual who can actually cast that, but if it's part of the trait, that's just horrifying. So this is the individual that I want. I have 300 Earth cells. If I have to spend them on this individual to get them up to rank 1, terrific. But the thing is, I would like to see if I can get more cells, you know, to push it along. So these really, if you try, historically, the last several times they've done this, there really hasn't been that big of a problem in gathering these 5. You have to be really unlucky. And they've also given us these dungeons. You know, the dungeon, if you go all the way through it, basically you get 2 of each. And they've been giving us 2 of those as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see it tomorrow morning. Keep an eye open for it in the regular dungeons area. Just go all the way and make sure it's not there. As I said, it's usually 10 encounters, and you'll see each of the items twice. Now, one of the items is actually already available in a breeding thing they got going right now. I'll show you what that is. There's also going to be a maze in the meantime, and as I said, this is going to run for another 11 days and 13 hours before the event begins, right? And then, you know, we're going to go through the event. Don't think it's going to be easy to actually get them. This is not some, like, nobody here. This is going to be a toughie, so you definitely want to get them. You know, the Mega Taunt tanks have basically changed things. You really don't need denial if you have one of these. Now, mind you, there are certain individuals who can simply disable these guys. So, you know, it's those ones you have they're kind of ugly that way. But the thing is that having them is very powerful indeed. And yeah, I really want to get this one. And you know, the other 2, as I said, they're really good. You know, Hobkin and Nabeline, they're really good. Yeah, but this is just, you gotta have these. If you don't have a Megaton tank, you don't have a lot of them. See, I only have 1. There's 2 right now. I only have 1 of them. As far as I know, that tank that they had in the last event didn't actually start with Megataunt. See, if you actually can cast it and start with it, those are 2 different things. You have to be given the opportunity to cast it, right? Just like Coro Brutalis. Coro Brutalis can cast a Megataunt, but, you know, why would you let it do that? Just saying, you know? Stop it in any way you have to. But if it starts in the trait, there's nothing you can do about it, right? And we've seen how powerful they are. All right, so like I said, this is going on right now. As I mentioned, there is currently like a breeding thing, which is actually kind of useful considering I was breeding I'm doing. No, not that one. Not that one. I missed it. Where is it? It's down here. There it is, right there. It had little hearts on it. So you can see one of the items is right there. You got the dagger. See, I'm closing in on that, and it's going for more than a day, so that shouldn't be a problem, especially once I activate my temple, right? All right, and I think that's about it. I think that's everything. We got the dueling progressions right now with Hobkin and Nabeline. We got the breeding event for the what, I forget the name of it. Whatever it is, the amazing metal control support one who's going there, right? And then, of course, we're going to be doing the collecting of all the objects there. So like I said, keep an eye open for the dungeon. It just may be there. If it's going to be there, it'll probably be there. I think they do multi-days with those. I think they might be 2 or 3 days. But I do remember the last couple of times we've done this, they've done the dungeon twice. So if you try, you can get the 5 objects. And then all you have to do is the progression. So like I said, I am going to be hoarding every single gem for now, because I'm going to try to do as well as I can in that upcoming progression. So these other two, as I said, they're really good, but they're just not a Megaton tank. And those are just too powerful to ignore, because you know what? The other side's going to have it. Just so you know. How many times, if you don't have a Dunra and you don't have a Mephisto, you know how bad life can be if you don't have those. So here's an opportunity for a Megaton tank. I am going for it, right? Because I have Dunra, I don't have Mephisto. I am seriously going to go all in on this one. If I only get the first one, I'm just going to throw the Earth cells at him, rank them up. I have enough. Maybe I do it twice. Really depends, doesn't it? I mean, there's nothing really there at rank 2, getting closer to rank 3. But here's the thing, it'll be stronger and have a lot more health. So that's what's important, right? Like I said, I think that is everything that we have for now. So let's go into war. All right, before Saturday, we had won 5 in a row. We were utterly destroyed on Saturday, so my choice for a day off was actually quite excellent indeed. It was Armor's team, and we were, I think they may have gotten to 400 against us. So it was all kinds of ugly, so I don't mind skipping that. But I also don't mind talking about it either, so I'm not hiding from it. We were destroyed. We all know that. So I'm hoping when this new legendary matchmaking takes place, we won't get teams that we shouldn't be fighting against. You know, we're not legendary, we're down here, but we also don't want to get legendary opponents. So feel free to match them up with each other and leave us guys at our level, right? Speaking of which, let's go into here. Actually, the last time I looked at this, it looked like we were doing pretty well, but it had just started, and it does look like we're doing very well. All right, well, and there are some Dunras, you know. I would like to avoid Dunra for all okay, that one's got a 0, that one's got a 5. Okay, what do we have? Oh, there's a Mephisto. See, you got to have one or the other, don't you? If you don't have one or the other, you're in trouble. And having these two over here, along with that, there's actually no damage there. I mean, there's a lot of annoyance, and they probably beat us. It's just, it's not annoyance there. Well, you know what? My first team is actually going to have. Let me think. Let's take a look around. See if there's something here we can do. Ragnarok. That's a no. Absolutely not. Nope. No way. Oh wow, that one. Okay, I don't understand that one. If you have these two individuals, you do not need denial. That should be a damage dealer. Something. Preferably something with a lot of torture effects, you know? I just don't see why you would do that. I mean, I guess maybe you don't want somebody attacking you. But I mean, the thing about it is it's not like they're going to hurt you or anything like that, you know? In other words, if I have done raw and I have 2 damage dealers, they're not going to kill me. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's put that to the test. Okay, wings. I would love to put you in, but unfortunately, yeah, you're not exactly the wings that I want. These are the wings that I want to start with. All right, let's see. What do I have here? Well, there's something I have. All right. The question is, who is actually going to be getting all of the abuse, right? Let me think. Metal. Uther? I mean, group attacks are going to be meaningless, right? That's kind of annoying. Yeah, but I mean, the thing about it is he did single target stuff. Of course, he takes stamina away, but he's only going to take it away from the primary tank, right? Whoever ends up being the primary tank. I really would like to get some damage going. Let's think. Well, actually, you know the thing about Uther? If he uses a group attack, the tanks will get everything. I mean, whoever... He's going to be doing attack on all three of them, and all three of them are going to go right for him. I mean, in other words, all the attacks are going to go right to the tank. So that may not be such a bad idea. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I'm doing this because I don't think that they're going to be able to kill my tank. You know, the Patient Cyber is kind of annoying, but the Patient Cyber is going to be doing stuff to Cleo. Of course, can Patient Cyber take off negative... I might be setting myself up here, but I'm going to do it anyway, for fun. Okay, well, like I said, that's not a problem. Alright, so who is the recipient anyway? That's a very good question. I'm not really sure who's going to be getting it. Okay, Mephisto's getting it. Alright, so let's just get rid of Mephisto if at all possible, right? Alright, a little bit more. Oh, okay, you guys are spreading it around. Oh, that's lovely. Can you just hit him? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know they did that. Okay, well, tell me something. Who wants to have all of this? Okay, he wanted it. Alright, and he's bleeding now. That bleeding is actually really going to hurt him, too. Alright, let me think. I mean, he's already bleeding. Guard down. Yeah, that's all going to go to him, though. I guess I might as well just do this. Oh, you're bleeding too! Oh, that's lovely. Total blind. She's a tank. Who cares? Okay, she's not hitting me with the one thing that actually would terrify me, which was Curse. Okay, and you're taking a round off. Okay, the Mephisto is dead. I'm really hoping that this does not go to the Mephisto. You? Okay, you both might be dead now. Oh, you're really in trouble here. Unfortunately, I got no way to take that stuff off. You? Miss. Yeah, she's dead next round. But then, okay... Yeah, she's definitely dead as soon as her turn comes up. Okay, Quick Bite, you're dead. Good. Okay, Deadly Stigma. That I did not need. Alright, I need him to finish it, otherwise I'm going to lose a point. Boom, you're dead. Excellent. Yeah, see, that looks scary and all, but it would have been a lot scarier if you had somebody who would do damage. I mean, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff piling up on my Dunra, but, you know, mine lived. You know, the thing about it is that they kept switching back and forth with the Mega Taunt, which I didn't know that they would actually do that. I guess once one reaches a certain point in health, the other one takes over. But, yeah, I mean, you got to have some damage behind a Megaton tank, right? I mean, I had 2 damage dealers behind one of them, and you had 2 of them. Mostly because you had denial for the other one. All right, so I think that worked out pretty good. That was a kind of a fun match there. I will not be going after somebody like that again, I don't think. Let's see, because... What do you have here? Oh, I guess I'm going to be going with Elvira. I'm concerned about that Myrak, though. Very concerned about that Myrak. It's still a 1... I guess they're all going to have 115 Myraks, aren't they? That's a 130. He's going to hit like a train, right? Oh, you don't have... That's interesting. I mean, I have to set up my team anyway, right? All right. That's a good question now. Yeah, I kind of have to go with Elvira. That's what it's all about here. Now, I'm really concerned about who I'm going with over here. I'm wondering if I want to go... Well, Patient Cyber would be good. Because the thing is, this isn't like a tank. I'm only going to have one round. The problem is, that if I push Patient Cyber in there, he's going to be out front. I could go with damage with Coyote. The Baroness. Baroness would be an interesting choice. It's just that I would be completely dependent on damage from one location then. Makugan would be interesting. Let's think. You know, in that case, that's a good idea. Yeah, because there's no tank over there. All right, now I need a damage dealer, and I need somebody who's going to... Yeah, that might be an idea. Although Baylor, now that he's ranked up, Fatigued is definitely a possibility. Of course, Barbados is definite. Or how about somebody you can't hit with group attacks? Let me just look at this for a second. Yeah, I mean, they use group attacks, don't they? In this case, though, okay, what kind of speed are we talking about? 74, 63, 64. All right, and you are... So you're going second. So the Myrek is going to go... Is it the Myrek going first? Yeah, the Myrek is going first. The Myrek's going first. So we're all going to be evading for that. Then he's going to go. All right, let's do that. Oh, you just took the... okay, that's true. But, you know, the thing about it is it kind of did its job, didn't it? Oh, you guys have a bunch of stuff on you, don't you? Hold on a minute. You just have protection on you. Damage mirror. Skill mirror is a problem. Ooh. Skill mirror, he's going to reflect the skill back if I do that. I have to do something about that. Even if it's a wash, I have to do this anyway. Oh, we're going to get curse back out of it. I can use Elvira to clean it off, though. Oh, guess who avoided the bad stuff? Okay, that was good. All right, a night of fun for you guys. Okay, you have no stamina. That's really bad. I was really counting on getting rid of that curse. We're in trouble. Immune to control. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this one here. Oh, you got all the torture effects off too. That is really not good for us. Ouch. Okay, that's bad. It's a long wait till Elvira. Okay. Oh, she was like stunned or something? Alright, I didn't realize that. Alright, well, I lost that one. Oh well. Speed wins. Alright, so that's going to be that. Anyway, it does look like we're doing pretty well, so she'll get back on a winning track, which is a wonderful thing, indeed. And, right, I guess that leaves PvP. So let's begin that. Okay, and I'm pretty much around where I want to be. What? Actually, I'm a little lower than I thought. Okay, so I was looking at the 5 for a minute, and for some reason I was thinking the 3, but it's actually the 5,300 that I like to do. All right, so we'll see whether or not we can get good teams, good opponents for our viewer teams, right? So let's begin. Our first team was suggested by Epic Fortnite Ninja, and I got 4 teams here, and I believe I chose the 4th one. So let's begin. And what's interesting here is the first monster here was actually chosen for each of the 4 teams. Each of the 4 teams were different except for this individual. So Yeah, Epic Fortnite Ninja really wanted me to use Slim. Yeah, I'm sorry. 1 ruin. 2 lock ruin slots. Just saying. Okay, and the next individual we have, hold on a second, is in Darkness. And I believe that would be Spooky. And finally, playing Denial today, we have, where is Jack? Okay, so maybe they got a little lucky with our lowering in the trophies here. Alright, so let's see. Now, Jack is very good, but of course we have a Cryotin over here on the right who's immune to freezing. Yeah, I mean, I could take his stamina away, but I don't know, maybe that's what I should do. I mean, up the middle, the Brynhilda, I believe she's immune to possession and not freezing. Alright, let's do up the middle. Yeah, I believe that she's immune to possession, right? Yeah, possession, because she has a really crappy possession skill. It's like a 30% chance. Reason I don't use it. All right, so let's go. I'm pretty sure Jack's going first. Okay, who am I most concerned about? I gotta say it's probably Alex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to target him for stamina removal. Okay, so they all got frozen. He got his stamina taken away. All right, let's think about this. Dark damage and blinding? Well, at the moment, that'd be kind of a waste, wouldn't it? So why don't we start... Oh, and it gets evasion. Yeah, why don't we do that one? So they have daze and he's evading. All right, so let's see. What do you got? Daze, blind, damage reduction. Okay, that's one thing. Just plain old damage, which is always a good thing as well. Manipulation of sand, that's a stun. Rise of the Mummy, small chance of slowing down, chance of possession, piling. I guess we're just gonna do damage. I'll save the daze and the other stuff for next round. Okay, let's see. Is there anybody that I just want to shut down? Because I can take stamina away. Actually, I can do 2 things here. Because I'm going to do a boost first. Because I see he's going to go. He doesn't have stamina. And now Jack's going again. Just take your stuff away from you. Alright, now we're going to go with Thick Fog. Oh! 2 of you really don't like that. Yeah, double damage. It's a thing. Okay, and Manipulation of Sand. Heavy special damage. May stun. Boom on the head. Sand. It gets everywhere. Okay, so that worked out alright. And a spin. I hope your weekend was good. Everything was alright. Okay, thank you very much. That's very good. I'm glad that everything is good and we're all getting along now. It's wonderful to get along. Alright, so let's go with our next team. Our next team was suggested by Minmoose. And Minmoose gave me 2 teams. The first one would have died horribly, just so you know. So we're going with this one. And we're going to start over in Darkness. And that's going to be Simon. And we're also going to go over to Water. And this is going to be Tara. Yeah, a lot of people ask for those 2 together along with other individuals for some reason. But and the last one is going to be over in Thunder. And that is going to be Zap. Okay, so we have a strong team here. So let's find something strong to beat up on. Let's try again. Eesh. Okay, well, yeah, unfortunately, this is a little lower in the trophy count than I like. I wish I'd noticed that. Ouch! Well, up the middle, I think, is a little bit too much. Yeah, I mean, if it was just Montezuma or Gakora at 115, I might be all right with that, but not both of them. That's just ugly. Especially considering this guy over here can resurrect them, you know? So I think that one is a little bit too much. All right, which of these teams should we go with? I'm thinking the team on the right is probably harder because of the presence of Yamada. Of course, there's no damage over there, but there's no real damage on the other side either. All right, we'll just go with this one. And yeah, the ruins are not very scary, so I have a feeling this is not going to end well for them. Well, that was just plain mean. Actually, it is kind of mean for him, isn't it? All right. Number one target is right here in the front. Actually, we're going to have a problem, aren't we? Yeah, this one is not going to go well. Okay. Unfortunately, this one is evading. Good question. Good question. All right. You know what? Why don't we do elite troops? Because she's going to go, then Simon's going to go, and I want Simon to actually do some killing. All right. If I have to choose one that I want dead, it's going to be him. Only he's got a lot of health. All right, we're just going to do this then. Okay, can I get a freeze, please? That would be very useful. Good. Okay, I notice you have full stamina. This is a good thing. Okay, unfortunately, this one is now evading, so we're going to charge. Okay, guess what you're not doing now? You're not evading. By the way, yes, it does seem that specials are working for us. I just had a lot of bad luck there. All right, and a spin. I'm sure that was a mistake. I'm sure that was a mistake. Friends don't do that kind of thing to friends, right? Okay, so now, for the last two, I picked these specifically because they're kind of combos that are just waiting to happen. It's kind of the reason I chose them. So let's go with the first one. Our third team today was suggested by Chazzy Plays. And Chazzy Plays wanted to see you pretty quickly pick up on the pattern here. So we're going to go over to water. And we're going to start with Ursula. Next up, we're going over to light. You're seeing it, of course, right? Of course you are. And this is going to be Elvira. Yep. Guess who the last one's going to be? Dave. All right, so my three War Masters who basically do actually make up a team. So let's find some playmates for them. And I have a feeling I'm going to hit the refresh button here. Okay, yeah, we're not doing the team on the left. As tempting as that might be, the challenge, no. The team on the right would be interesting. I don't know why. Is that him? Is that the guy from the, I don't even remember, the Gate Master or whatever, the Key Master or whatever they call him. The librarian, I don't know. All right, I'm going to take one more shot here for a good solid team to challenge. And that's not the team on the left. It's not the team with the middle. I think the team on the right is kind of interesting. It might be asking a little bit too much, but remember we do have Elvira up front. Even though Thalassa is going to be going first. Wow, she's not going to be freezing two of them. Well, let's just see how it works out. Because after all, it isn't, you know, we also have Ragnarok. And who knows what he's going to do. This is going to be tricky. All right. Well, we have a whole lot of going first here. So let's see how things work out. Okay, and what did we get? Extra stamina? What was the other one? Max stamina increase. Okay, they're just not showing it on the screen. That's all. It doesn't update. You know, she's still showing 140 over here. Okay, the problem here is that I can only freeze one of them. But I do have drowning, right? Alright, let's go. Fortunately, we did freeze the one who is their denial, right? Okay, I'm thinking the individual I want to get rid of is up front here. And boom. Okay, so let's think about this. I want as much sunburn as possible. I want torture effects up there, right? Ouch. Okay, but you're not taunting now. That would have been a good idea. Okay, Deep Warmaster Fury. Removes positive status effects from all enemies, disables traits, applies Mega Freeze and Drown. Oh, that's all kinds of great right there. Ouch. Wow, it sucks to be you guys. Okay, you didn't get the, Wait a minute. Can somebody explain that to me? I'm guessing that that's a bug because he did have immunity to freeze. But, you know, we did clear all that stuff out, and he has Mega Freeze on right now. So there's no way he should have been doing anything. So that is a bug. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, he is Mega Frozen right now, yet he also just possessed all of us. That's all kinds of BS right now. Oh no, don't please. Oh great, that's exactly what I did want him to do, which was heal and clear stuff off. Lovely. Oh, you don't want to heal them too? Okay, let's go back to this, even though I think it's only going to work on one of them now. Okay, so let's get back to this. Okay, he's got a lot of health. Alright. Death door. It's going to do a lot of damage. Not going to kill him, though. Order of forgiveness, because we need it. Alright, let's think. What do you got down here? Drown. They are drowning already. Mega Freeze. Unfortunately, it's not going to work on either one of them. Remove positive status effects. Give an extra turn. Oh! And Mega Freeze. Even though it didn't stop you the last time, did it? Okay, miss. This is a good thing. And I believe you're pretty much dead. So why don't we just do this? Okay, and then there was one little guy. Alright, why don't we just give you Curse. And repent. Okay, even with the game trying to cheat, the War Masters actually won. Yeah, that's serious bug stuff, guys. Look into that, just saying. Alright, so... And a spin! You know, I hope you fixed the wheel since that last spin, because it was really... Yeah, that's more like it. I'm glad to see you worked on that. Alright, and we do have another combo coming up. And oh, wait a minute, I just looked up and I saw a 0. Okay, so let me go over here and grab an attack and then go back and go back in. Alright, so let's set up our last team. And like I said, this is another combo. And this team was suggested by Jules. And Jules wanted to see over in Darkness. And we're going to start with... She's here somewhere. There she is. We have Hella. All right, next up we have, over in Light, an Unholy combo. And this is going to be Lance. Finally, over in Nature, we're going with somebody that would really like to rank up. Really like to rank up, and that is Flynn. Do you see the combo? These individuals, as a trait, cannot be hit by group attacks. So let's see how this works out. I mean, even if their denial goes after one of them directly, we still have two extremely dangerous individuals out there, right? Because let's face it, they are dangerous. All right, what are we going to do? Up the middle doesn't really... I mean, the guy in the middle can stun. Is that denial? I suppose we could do that. All right, let's do it. There is a 115 there, so it's not exactly easy, right? And a 110. There's two 110s, actually. Okay, wow, a lot of damage there. That could be a problem. All right, but remember, none of these individuals can be hit by group attacks, so they're going to have to go directly after them. Okay, he nearly killed him. Okay, that's not good. All right, let's think. Well, even if I could stun, I can't stun two of them. So I'm not even going to try that. All right, I'm going to go with some of this. Okay, well, obviously he's got a really good opportunity here because as long as nothing gives him damage... Hold on a minute. Revenge. That one's going to take stamina away. Hold on a minute. Deals damage. Okay, no, after hitting. Okay, I'm just checking to see if any of these guys do damage. Cold armor. Okay, the reason I'm looking for that is that he's nearly dead. If anything hits him, he's going to die. All right, I don't see any dragons. Right, I don't see any dragons, so we'll just hit him. Okay, and then, of course, we are Dragon Slayers. You don't seem to like that down below, do you? Okay, so I guess you're darkness, that's the reason, right? And then, of course, you're evading. Now we're going to do righteous evil, and you can all have some curse. How dare you stun a leprechaun? Okay, dark submission? Let's think about that for a second. I mean, they're bleeding already, so there's no reason to do that one, right? Yeah, I gotta go with the combo, right? We're going with the combo. Dark and weakness. Boom, you're dead. Boom, you're dead. The leprechaun slept. And you're dead too. Okay, well, one of them really didn't like Lance, but it worked out. No losses and a victory. So I saw those two combos and I was like, you know what? Those are overdue. Oh, dude! I completely forgive you for that little gold incident, right? It's forgotten. It's completely forgotten. It's so good to be getting along, right? It really is. All right, so I think that's going to be it for now. So we got a whole bunch of stuff. We got the 2 progressions going right now. You got the Hobkin going 1. We got the breeding event for, what's his name again? Okay, I guess I'd have to look for it somewhere, right? Wait a minute, it's down here. I think there's like a little breeding thing. There's, oh, Positron. That's it. I got it right, Positron. So we got this little breeding thing. I'm not starting my temple now because it's running for like 4 days, and the temple's only going to run for 2 days. So I'd rather get the opportunity to clean out my hatchery first. Oh, by the way, you can see Mop is there. We did get Mop. He's only not ranked up, though. But you'll be getting a video for him in 2 days. And what else was there? Oh, there's also, don't forget to start taking the opportunity to collect those pieces for the Hyperia. I think it's her name, right? Hyperia. And yeah, because they're going to be popping up all over the place. Keep an eye open for a dungeon. It wouldn't surprise me if one shows up tomorrow, because they have been doing 2, and they are multi-days. So, 12 days, how much can you squeeze them in together before they're like one ends and the other one begins, right? And I think that's about it for now. So, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.